Ongoing murder of Indian democracy. Let's wake up and stop it. Booklet reading dated 21st April 2026. Part 9. Some serious problems with ongoing West Bengal SIR. Let's come to some serious problems with ongoing West Bengal SIR. This was composed on with data as of 21st of April 2026. So at that time the SIR process was still ongoing in Bengal. In a way, even as we speak today, although West Bengal elections are over, even in one way the SIR process has not been completed, in the sense that as we'll find out later, a huge number of voters have appealed against this, and those appeals are to be decided on by tribunals for this purpose. Okay. Some serious problems with ongoing West Bengal SIR. As on 12th April 2026, in West Bengal, there were a total of 91 lakh deletions, of which about 58 lakh were deleted because they did not submit an enrollment form by the given date. Another 8 lakhs were deleted later, and in addition, about 60 lakhs were classified as under adjudication based on logical discrepancies as determined by a software that ECI used in matching the voter rolls of 2002 and 2025. An illustrative example might be, in one place the name might be Ramesh, for example, okay, and in the other roll it might be Ramesha or Rameshappa, which in Karnataka would, people call Ramesh as, Ramesha is many times the real name, and when written in English and spoken in English, it becomes Ramesh. And it's very common to add Appa, Rameshappa, to call it Rameshappa in Karnataka, for example. Or there can be spelling mistakes, like instead of a Ramesh, R-A-M-E-S-H, they might have typed R-A-M-A-S-H, so Ramash. Voters submitted required documents, and after adjudication, about 27 lakh voters were deleted. Any aggrieved voters were told that they can appeal to tribunals being set up. In the meanwhile, Supreme Court told these 27 lakh voters that they cannot vote in the assembly elections being held unless a tribunal includes the voters' names at least 2 days before the scheduled election dates. The scheduled election dates of 23rd of April 26 and 27th of April 2026. So they could not vote unless at least 2 days prior to that the tribunals declared them as eligible voters, even though they were voters in 2025 electoral roll. Supreme Court further said that it does not mean that the 27 lakh voters have permanently lost their voting rights. They have to wait for the tribunals to give their verdicts. Is this fair to those who were deleted this way and who were forced to not be able to vote? We understand that about 35 lakh people have filed appeals in West Bengal against wrongful deletions. No one knows when they will all be properly addressed. Throughout India, lakhs or maybe even crores of people do not even know that their names have been deleted. ECI does not have a system of informing each of them of such deletions individually. There is therefore no way for them to file an appeal either. Question becomes, if ECI has not allowed enough time to fully investigate and ensure justice is done to every voter to produce a valid and fair final voters list, should it even be holding elections at such a time? Alternately, if an election has to be held at a certain time, should ECI start a process like SIR if there is not plenty of time to actually and truly complete the process and ensure justice to all the voters? The mystery called adjudication in SIR. Anybody who has had to fight a court case in India will know how long it usually takes a court to hear a case properly and give a final judgment. Even the simplest of disputes typically takes years. So many disputes take many decades also. In SIR, what is being decided is whether or not a person should be allowed to vote, would be allowed to be on the voters list going forward. In a democracy, right to vote is intimately tied to the very existence of their social, economic, and political rights. What is to be gained or lost based on the final result of adjudication in SIR is truly enormous compared to whatever gain or loss that a person in a typically ordinary court case faces. For the person who is facing that, it is truly enormous. In West Bengal SIR, there are about 60 lakh cases for adjudication there were about 60 lakh cases for adjudication between 250 to 900 judicial officers, meaning judges, in a few weeks' time. The average caseload comes to between 6,000 to 10,000 or so cases for adjudication per judge in a few weeks' time. How is it humanly possible to do justice to these cases, particularly keeping in mind the profound implications of this judgment to the social, economic, and political life of the persons in question? How is it possible?
For complete information about this, you can freely download a 17-page PDF booklet, kannadaindians.com/SIR or democracy in danger -English or Kannada.